how do you expand Wikipedia even more so on mobile devices? People are just using mobile more and more. How do you make it more pervasive? One of the apps on my iPhone that I use almost the most is Wikipedia, just checking out different things. How do you make it more pervasive?
So Wikipedia is very popular on mobile, and it's a natural fit because oftentimes you think of something, you hear something on the radio, or you see something, you think, oh, what is that? And you want to quickly look something up, and there it is, and it's great. So it's a natural fit for mobile. One of the issues that we face, and one of the things that is a challenge or a concern, is on the mobile device, you're not likely to edit Wikipedia. It's really, really hard. I mean, you can't really imagine writing a whole Wikipedia entry on a mobile phone, on your iPhone. You might correct a spelling error or something like that, but we just know empirically people don't do as much there. Fortunately, it's not that people are not using computers anymore and are only using the iPhone. It's actually, we're seeing growth in mobile usage, and we're not seeing a decrease in other usage. But when we look at the readership and the growth of Wikipedia in the developing world, and you think about the next billion people who are coming online, they are mostly going to come online for the first time on a mobile device. And so for that community, as they come online, we know they aren't going to be able to contribute as easily. And that's just, it raises some interesting puzzles and questions for us. One of the things we know about that is that a lot of the people who do have computers are more well-to-do. In the past, I've met people who say, oh, well, I would write in my language, but everybody with a computer can speak English, so what's the point? Now, that diaspora or that wealthy community, they realize, actually, I can do something productive and useful for my community because now they are coming online. All the teenagers in schools that don't have libraries are coming on to Wikipedia. They speak only our mother tongue. If I write something there, I will actually have readers, and that is meaningful. If I write something in my own language but no one's going to read it, what's the point? But if I write and I'm helping people, then I feel that it's worthwhile. So one of the things that we're doing is we have a program called Wikipedia Zero, where we negotiate with the mobile carriers in the developing world to offer access to Wikipedia with no data charges. And that's been very successful for us. In something like the last numbers I saw, 500 million people.
But how do you get them to agree to that?
We just say, do this, and then they do it. So
sound like you're better negotiated than Donald Trump.
I'm not going to talk about that. My opinions are exactly what you think they would be. So actually the reason it works for the carriers is they have these people coming on who are nervous about data charges. So they want to sell people, they want to upgrade people to smartphones. They want to have an offer to say, actually, try it out, use Wikipedia, get used to using it. So for them it's good. It's good brand, it's sort of, here's the interesting thing. The mobile industry is obviously a very profit-driven, very money-driven industry, but it's also, at the same time, a very idealistic industry. So the people who are working in mobile in the developing world, they understand that the work they're doing is having a dramatic positive impact on people's lives. And so they think about that, and they don't sort of think about how do I squeeze every last penny out of this. They think, actually, we have a role to play in changing the world and changing these communities. And so they want to get people access to knowledge, and so we've had very good success. It hasn't been that difficult. Also, Wikipedia is, when you look at a page in Wikipedia, it's typically text and one or two images, something like that. If you watch one 5-minute YouTube video, the amount of data that you've used is dramatically higher than hundreds of Wikipedia pages. So it doesn't really cost them that much in terms of the data. It's not a huge cost.